thought I'd just do a little segment just to get the preliminaries out of the way. I did fish last Thursday at Lake Sonoma. I didn't post anything because 2 bites, 2 fish. One smallie, one largie, both in 23 feet of water. So I thought maybe that was a pattern, just couldn't put it together. Both pretty small. So I just didn't even post it because I was out there at 8 hours and literally 2 bites, that was it. And it wasn't even similar. One was off a bluff wall and the other was off a main lake point. So Lake Sonoma is definitely living up to its name. But back out here, Riverfront, just gonna try to put something together just for a fun fish and try some new baits too. I actually picked up a couple of slobber knockers, see what all the hype is about, if there's any. Got some new traps, so I'm just gonna be chunking and winding. Hopefully I don't have to finesse, but we'll see what happens. It's definitely cold. It's gonna be trunking it. Only got 2 fairy wands today. I got all my casting gear here, one tiny little drop shot, and some topwater action this fall. So I thought about rigging up an A-rig, but I was like, not necessarily for this lake, but next time maybe. So no one in the park yet. Back at the house it's like sunny, and that's kind of what I was waiting for. It's only 8 miles down the road, so it's gonna be chilly. Started running the slobber knocker and I just got whacked, but it almost felt like he just ran into it to see what it was. But yeah, this is the 1/2 ounce slobber knocker, and I think it's called Texas Craw. It's mostly green pumpkin. The green pumpkin was out, and I just paired it with power bait, creature hog. So right off this point right here, I just got hit. Feels good. It feels a little bit different than the chatter. I know that there's many people that have knocked off the chatter bait, but this one's a little bit different. It almost seems like it hunts a little bit better. It's the first time throwing it. Definitely has a different warble to it, where the blade is kicking side to side through the nose, instead of just sitting there like beating against it. Took up. Feels pretty decent too. Not very big. It's dragging a ton of weed, as I should expect. Definitely first bite though. Went back on the lipless just to move 13 inches, and I forgot my my pliers. 13. The other day they just kind of been hitting very weird, just very subtle hits, like just one hook. If this one gets off, it's alright. It's a little bit bigger, but not. There he goes. Just look at that. Just one hook. Man, something keeps whacking in the weeds. Something keeps telling me, put on a frog, and I keep ignoring it. Clean looking bass though, probably about 14. As I make my way further into this pocket, that the water clarity has just drastically gone down, so I just tied on the bluegill. A little more color on it and see if that makes any difference. Maybe that's why they're just bumping it and missing it. But over there it's pretty clear water, so as soon as I make my way back over there I might have to retie again, but it's alright. Or just put it on one of my other rods. Let's go skirt that edge right there. Grass. Yeah, it felt good for a minute. Grass. That's a fish though. Stay down, baby. That's decent. That's a scoreable. It's coming back up. Definitely feels like it got it pretty good that time. Yeah, that's a good bass. Right in the mouth. There's some meat. Oh, don't you do it. Where's that other hook? Okay. I definitely hit it better. That was off. 1.5. Let's see, lock it. He's kind of hooked in the tongue, but he's fine. Yeah, I guess he's a little smaller. 1/8 zip through. Cast later. Oh, okay, he didn't get off. He just came out of the weeds. I think he might score. I think you might score. Let's see, let's see. I don't know. And I'll never know. That's alright. I'm back over in a good zone. He felt good, but I saw him right here. He just came right out of a bunch of green. That's why I didn't have a good hook set. But it was borderline 13, 14 inches. So just some of the new colors on the Berkeley War Pig. This is again the 1/2 ounce. And we got this Ghost Minnow as well. So just, you know, just your typical craw, but it's got a matte finish. Your blueback herring, which, you know, definitely reflects and can imitate a bluegill as well, and then you're subtle in the clear water. I also, back at the house, I didn't bring it, but there's another color, and I'm not thinking of it right now. I think it's just like a red craw, but it's like transparent red. So that's pretty cool. I was getting bit on this earlier. I'm tempted to throw, just because it's so pretty. Might be a little too. This is like, I got this mainly for that far pond as well as Sonoma. Any real clear body of water. Yeah, I'm gonna go with this Ghost. Of course, the Bleeding Shiner, that thing has caught more fish. So yeah, I mean the LVs. LVs are always good, but I love lipless any time of the year, but particularly in the fall. Fish. Stay on there. It didn't get a good hook set at all. It felt good though. I couldn't tell, I wasn't looking. Definitely heavy. I'm just kind of nursing it because I don't know what kind of, it definitely feels heavy. Stay down, baby. It's probably not that big because it's not tugging right here. Saw a little flash. Oh, it's good bass. It's a good bass, but it's not like giant. It's a good bass though. It's a good bass. Come here, baby. You got one hook in you, don't you? Come here, just stay down. Okay. Not a giant, but for today, it's pretty big. Kind of ripped her up down here. I didn't think I had a good hook set, but I obviously did. You weren't getting away. Okay. Superficial wounds there for both of us. This one's going 2 pounds. This one's got to go 2 pounds. Yeah, 2.6, locking it in. Two 6. Decent chunk. Gotta love that. Tiny, and my tip is all wrapped up. I still got him. Oh, that was a giant. Did you guys see that? Did you guys see that? Look at, I wish I had the net. I had the net. Oh, stop spazzing out. Oh, he's under the net. I got him. I got him. Trophy here, short strike, offshore. Man, this one hit it like a real bass. I know it's not as big. And look, he still only got one hook in him. Oh, he just got rehooked. Okay. Stay down. It's scoring. Jeez, you torpedoed it. You're all golden too, so you've been up in the sun. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it. Oh, this one wanted it. You got hooked down here too, didn't you? Okay. It's like a 1.4. Speaking of one, I think it's about 130. Just been dinking around with some dinks. And that was probably like the 5th cast back on the trap as I got over here. Yeah, look at that, 143. Looks like a Florida bass, how golden and dark he is. He's been sunning. So I'm at 5.9 for 3 right now. Okay, it's like 5 till 3. It's crazy. This wind's been kind of steady now, and yeah, I had a couple of bumps, 100% bumps, but no takes, obviously, because I didn't turn the camera on. So I'm gonna give myself about another 30 minutes, and then I'm gonna jet. But yeah, it's been a fun day. Beautiful day, not many takers. I saw Ray over there on the kayak. Met him out at Spring Lake many months ago, and then he was actually out there too, and that bite was on the lipless crank, and he got on some pigs as well. And yeah, no pigs today. About 5 keepers, a bunch of dinks on the drop. Nothing over 12 inches on the drop shot. No, definitely won't show them. Maybe that one I was goofing around with I'll show, but so yeah, 30 minutes. Hopefully I turn the camera back on, but if not, come fishing, because you just never know at this place. It could really turn on. And there's definitely some big ones out here. No, it's not. I don't think it's a scoreable either. No. But I moved away from the crappie, but I felt the similar head. Yeah, these little guys have just been kind of a dime a dozen, as usual. Out here. It's a weird hook right there. Yeah, that thing's not scoring. Lively though. Yeah, the patch is over there, and then I threw at this patch. As I just been cranking this whole time. I was like, I'll throw out this patch. It was instant. Just for fun, we'll keep the camera rolling. Throw on that side. I'm on weed. Come off there. $3.15. Oh, is that a hit? Yep. That feels like a crappie. Nope, bluegill. Bluegill. I'll probably just show that bass and then that bluegill for the last catch. Had a couple more of the similar size, but no scoreables. But yeah, super fun. Definitely slower. I think the lake is still struggling to turn over. And the fish are just, yeah, they're just kind of scattered. They're not grouped up. They're not wolf packing. It's such a pretty fall day though. It's too warm. As I said in the beginning, I think as soon as that water stabilizes, the weather pattern stabilizes, the water stabilizes, it could get really good. They'll definitely start feeding out. The bait's here. So they're all about 2 inches. I don't even know if you see that. Small bluegill. One's coming up right here and took it. So that's why the wrap is working so well. Just little 2-inch bluegill, 1.5 inches. Water clarity is great. A little stained on that side where it's more shallow. So I just can't wait till this place turns over. Probably going to be hitting Sonoma next Thursday, and then the following Thursday, then it's the tournament. So last one of the season. So hopefully get my limit out there. I had a limit today, but I just didn't weigh a limit. So I think I ended it with 590 for 3. You tack on maybe 2 more pounds. So nothing real special. It probably went around 8 pounds for 5. But yeah, biggest went 2.6. And a 5 or a 1.5er. And a 1 and something. 1.4. But yeah, I'm babbling. I'm tired. Back to work. And yeah, have a good week.